Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, we're finally returning with free-to-play to Masters, so apologies, as you guys probably knew already. I was sick for about 2 weeks, so after coming back from France, so I only really had enough kind of energy to do a second channel video today, so hopefully we'll be back with the daily uploads, and now with the brand new update as well. It's a nice, fresh feeling, and I've been playing a ton of Brawl Stars. So before we jump into the video, as always, make sure you're using a creator code in the shop. Also, I'll show you quickly my progression. So I feel like progression right now feels a little bit weird because it's a lot different, so it'll probably take a little bit of a while to get used to it, considering, of course, like PowerPoints, you normally rely off opening up boxes and whatever else. Be a little bit weirder, like the progression system, but I think I'll get used to it. So it's what it's looking like at the moment. I did get Chester for free. Again, some people unfortunately didn't get their trophy road rewards. It wasn't supposed to be like that. No one was supposed to get their trophy road rewards, but on my mini as well, fortunately enough, I got enough to get Chester. So yeah, that is pretty lucky, because as a free-to-play player, it must be incredibly difficult to get a legendary, so definitely lucky with that one. And then if you've seen it on my community tab as well, I got Buster and Sandy within the same mega box, just I think it was Saturday or Sunday, in the same box, which is insane. That's basically 2 legendaries inside of one box. So everyone is power 9 already. We already have Buster, who is power 9 with star power and gadget as well, so I'm looking pretty forward to playing some on this account. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so jumping into the first game, we have Sneaky Fields, and it feels a little bit weird playing playing Power League again on my second account. Don't think I've really played literally too much whatsoever. I literally didn't play Brawl Stars for like a week or so, because obviously I just didn't really feel the best. But right now I've been playing a lot. I've been playing, well, I got rank 30 Chester literally instantly within like 3 or 4 hours. Unlocked great like 800 trophies as well. So, you know, I've been grinding. So this is actually the first time I think I've played Power League since the update. So pretty interesting to see if the meta has evolved at a higher end of things. So they go with a first pick Griff, which Griff is pretty decent, but I would more so want a Griff from my team if I already had a B. So hopefully our teammate probably goes a B or something in the middle, with all things considered. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, definitely want 100% will want a Tara against a Griff, considering if you break up in a map, Tara pretty much sucks. So we've got a lot of options. What I could have probably done as well, I could have actually upgraded a few of my power 9s to power 10, but it's just an OCD thing. I want every single brawler of mine to be power 9 at least. I don't even need that anymore. Why did I upgrade my brawlers to power 9? Because I no longer like get the chance of unlocking a star power. But anyways, focusing up on the draft events. So I actually think Spike is a pretty decent pick, all things considered. Got a good matchup against Stu, got a good matchup against Griff. Is there anything else that really points out to me? No, I mean, maybe a Ruffs could have been okay as well, but I think Spike is pretty decent. Surge, I don't think I've got power 10 Surge, so I don't want to risk that swap there. And yeah, we're going to go with Spike. Sometimes Spike can go horribly wrong. I could have honestly gone with another wall break option to make it so our B can thrive even more, but I went with a Spike, went with a bit of a safer pick. So okay, going into this game, so let me know what your feelings are for the update. Are you really enjoying this update right now? Do you feel like things are completely the same? I feel like most people are really enjoying it, of course, except for the hiccup which happened yesterday. I think all things considered, the update is actually really good. So we get a nice 1v3 clutch right there. Don't actually manage to get the last one, but also just going to get that anyway. You know, Griff, I think that was an okay choice to break open our goal a little bit more, but then again, it could have probably kept the grass right here, and we're going to be able to get a lot of value inside of the grass ourselves. We are getting chipped down ourselves right here, so time to heal up, and now it's the time to try and push forward, considering everyone is pretty weak. Just a Stu available here. We can use our cactus to tank a lot of these shots. That's going to be Stu down as well, and just a max. So time to just run at this max and get the goal. Let's see if we can get it in time. Nice, we can walk that one in. So that's why I think Spike is still pretty underrated. I haven't got his brand new gear. I should have actually bought that. That would have been pretty interesting. I feel like the gear might be pretty decent, but maybe I'd probably rather have like a damage or a vision gear ahead of it. So maybe once I get to power 11, I'll probably unlock it, because it probably is really costly. So again, looking to try and keep this Griff back so our Surge can push forward. Griff's going to be pushing forward with his super. That's going to be the Griff down though. And yeah, I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to score. Maybe if I pass to Surge. Yeah, okay. If I would have just passed that ball straight to Surge, we probably could have scored pretty quickly. So that's going to be the first round going our way. And yeah, things looking pretty decent. Again, I'm pretty excited to test out the likes of Gray and Chester. I've literally not tested them out whatsoever in Power League right now. And of course, that is really the true indication of how strong some brawlers are. Because if a brawler is really strong in Power League, it means they're pretty much good against everything. But like I mentioned, I don't know what video I mentioned it in, but one of my main channel videos, I did say about Gray and Chester. Like, Chester's definitely going to be better in ladder just because he's really good against tanks. Like, it feels like the brawlers that aren't the best against tanks, like Janet for example, aren't really the best in ladder sometimes, but in Power League she's like the best brawler in the game. So that's why I feel like Gray might actually secretly be one of the best brawlers in the game. So unfortunately, Max is going to score there. Probably could have used my gadget there, but yeah, I don't even know what happened there. We just got deleted pretty instantly. I felt like we just lost that game anyway. So in my head, I just didn't place the gadget. That was a bit dumb of me, but okay, time to focus up right. I don't know what really went wrong right there. We just kind of got deleted all together. So unfortunately, Margato black screens. But let's see if we can at least try and survive a little bit longer here. My teammates just don't need to die at the same time. That's the only thing. As long as like there's one or two of us up, they can't really score. So Stu does use that wall break. Let's see if we can get the kill onto him. That's going to be Surge eventually getting the kill. Okay, Max is going to use well, somehow sneak up right there. We should be able to get the Griff down, and that's gonna be Max pretty much down as well. So yeah, my reaction times are pretty bad right now, but as I start playing the game even more, I should be back to my usual self. So getting close to the super right here. Nice slow and 3k from the BB is carrying right here, and the Surge should be able to slot that one in. So really nice change of pace from their last game. We just completely got destroyed last time around. Gonna use my super just to block off that area. Got Stu pushing up like crazy right here. I feel like he's gonna take me down. Let's try at least help out our Surge in the middle. Stu, I have no idea why he's using a long dash, by the way. Long dash Stu is just terrible unless it's on like a knockout map or something like that. So the ball is cornered right here. Let's see if we can eventually get the ball out of the corner. That's gonna be Griff taken down. That's going to be Stu taken down, and that's going to be the win right there. So returning with this series with a banger of a first game. Let's open to the next one after we see which elo we get. So yeah, pretty decent elo. Let's jump into the next one. All right guys, jumping into the next game, and so we have a shooting star. I think the meta shouldn't change too much on this map. Unfortunately, they have got Nanny available. Not too sure what to go. I think B could be a good option. Bell as well. Brock even could be pretty decent. I'm thinking the Bell though. Tick. I mean, I wouldn't really go a Tick. I would have gone a Tick if Brock wasn't in play, but yeah. Also as well, I've seen a lot of the times I'll have to rewatch some competitive games again with the new meta, but I've seen in World Finals that teams were actually willingly first picking Sprout basically all the time. It's weird how metas shift. I think the reason why people went Sprout a lot of times is because it's pretty safe pick. It free shots a lot of the meta brawlers. He can actually tank a Nanny head as well, and yeah, even if the middle gets broken up, you could just go down the left hand side with a Sprout. So I think that might be why Sprout was picked. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a pro anymore, so I'm not 100% sure. It was quite wild though. I never really considered Sprout as a first pick on this map. But okay, talking about this competition then. So again, I absolutely hate it when my teammates go bow. Really not having a great feeling of this match. Just literally because it's bow pick. Maybe if, I mean, it can maybe get the better of a Brock in a 1v1. Nanny, if Nanny keeps the range, no chance. But Brock maybe as a bow. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, let's see which lane he goes. Hopefully he goes down the middle. Okay, nice. He can go down the middle. I'll go down the lane. I'm up against the Nanny though. Nanny, not the best of matchups for me, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it as long as our bow isn't just dying 24/7. So we've got to get a tap onto Gene right there. It's not really going to do too much, and already we've lost so much control. Look at that skin by Killer Queen, by the way. The Gus skin is absolutely insane. I've not actually tried it out yet, but it's so cool having that skin in the game, and already we're getting taken down. So kind of letting our Gus down here, unfortunately. Let's see if we can dodge this nanny head in time. Okay, 46 HP. That is incredibly lucky, and yeah, not starting the game off too strong ourselves right here. But let's see if we can get a sneak up onto this Jean and Brock. So that's going to be just starting of the bounces right here. Got to be careful of that Brock though. It's got damage gear selected. Time to heal up a little bit here. Let's see if we can help out our bow. Unfortunately, we're all getting chipped down a little bit. And now we've got to be like extremely careful. We see Jean with that mythic gear, by the way. It looks a little bit different to like the ordinary gears. You can see like on the right hand bottom bit. So he has got that mythic gear. So that means his pulls are going to be extremely long. So of course, got to be careful of that one. Looks like we managed to avoid the nanny peeps. Normally, I'm actually really good at dodging nanny peeps. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've had so much training against nanny that I'm actually pretty good against it. So I didn't even realize that August did actually shield us. That's going to be Brock down, and we're actually going to be winning this game. So time to try and heal up a little bit here. Let's see if Nanny uses head in time. Hopefully Nanny just completely misses the head, and yes, nice. Okay, no, bro is going to be able to no, and that gene pull as well. That gene pull range is insane. It's insane. I've not even tested it out yet, but that was crazy. You can feel the buff right there. It didn't really matter in the end because Bo did get taken down. I didn't actually see how much HP he had. I was so focused on trying to be sneaky and looking at myself in the middle grass. I didn't see the Bo get taken down. A little bit unfortunate. Didn't really play the best ourselves, but let's see if we can make a little bit of a difference this time around. So yeah, I don't really want to go against Nanny, mainly because she does heavily outrange me and she'll just eventually chip shot me down. Looks like Bo and Nanny trade themselves out right there, which is pretty funny. Let's see if we can get a good pinch with our Gus. That's going to be Jean pretty low as well, and already Nanny has super, so that's going to be dangerous for us because she can literally one-shot us. So yeah, that's time to try and push up while she gets her head out of the way. So now we can probably get her down. She's literally one shot right here. I don't even know how is she not dead. How is she not dead? I thought she was dead right there, and now okay, Gus at least gets the kill. We're only 1 star down, so not the end of the world. Gus somehow alive right there. My shots are ricocheting, and another Nanny head. I don't know where this is coming from. I do manage to dodge it again though, and yeah, nice. Okay, so Nanny's nowhere near head right now, so time to try and push up and get this kill lead back. Nice takedown from the Gus. Brock is pretty low as well. We do manage to get another shot onto him, and Nanny's just got another head. This Nanny gear is actually secretly really strong. Like only one less like projectile to get your super, but you just end up chaining it so quickly that it makes a huge difference, especially in a game mode like Bounty. So unfortunately we just miss a mark onto the Gene, but we've got a lot of traps in the middle here, so hopefully we can make some good usage of it. Fortunately enough, our bow manages to get the re-kill. Okay, hopefully he doesn't go down again though, because then we're going to look really bad for the ending. Unfortunately, Nanny, I don't even know how Nanny had a head again. Like, where is she getting these heads from? She just has them 24/7 at the moment. Gene, we've got to be really careful of this pull range. That's going to be a nice takedown from Gus. Gus is absolutely insane right now. Definitely popping off. We need to keep the momentum going our way though. Gene with a mythic gear looking to try and get the pull, but they can't manage to get anything going right there. So yeah, Gus completely carrying us. I don't even know what I did inside of that game. My game was just focused on getting a few taps and just not dying to have a Nanny peeps. So going into the final one, let me know. And I completely forgot what question I was going to ask there, but also, do you like what I'm wearing today? I'm wearing, I don't know what they call it in other countries, but we've called it like a snooty here. It's like a really, it's basically like a dressing gown. I don't know what you guys call it, but it's basically like that, but in a hoodie form. It's just really cold in the UK, so need something to warm me up. So Gene already in a really aggro position. Need to try and get some taps onto him. Nice. Now we can start to walk up against him. He has got a little bit of wiggle, so I've got to be careful in case he is close to his super. Looks like Nanny's going to get the first kill right there. And unfortunately, she's got her head already, so time to walk over the right side and push up in case she starts to use that peep. Unfortunately, I dodged Gus's super right there. That's going to be Nanny tagged up as well. And we might be able to push up in case she uses that super. So Gene has got that mythic gear again. Got to be really careful and keep our distance. Looks like Nanny's got to start to use the head soon, maybe. I don't really know. I'm kind of waiting for her to use it so I can get a takedown onto her. Nice. That's going to be 1 kill. And we're still losing right now. So We've got to be keeping up this pressure, because if we do get pushed back, she's just going to kill me so easily. So again, looking to try and heal up. Looks like Nani, sorry, is definitely using that peep. So I'm just going to hide as much as possible. And somehow, wow, I do manage to dodge it. I know Gus stays alive right here. So that is definitely a good interaction. Great interactions. We've got to tap onto a Brock right here. And I'm just not used to this gene pool. I need to really relearn like how long that gene pool is, because he could easily just pull me from across the map right now. So again, looks like we're getting some okay taps onto him. Looks like the Gus is going to use super on me, so I need to make some good usage out of it. Nani is just using the head right there, and somehow looks like we're gonna be losing this game unless Gus is able to clutch. Oh no, that was so incredibly close. That was so close. I don't know what I could have done really differently. Didn't really play the best right there. Gus definitely played much better than myself, but unfortunately losing that one. Let's hop into the final game. Okay, so now jumping into the third and final game. Hoping we don't get 2 L's inside of this one. They actually pick Grom. Again, I think Grom is going to be a fantastic pick in this meta, specifically even more so on Knockout now. Bounty, those really passive maps as well. I think it's going to be really strong. I'm really unsure why they actually buffed him. Like, he wasn't the strongest, but at the same time, like, he had that nice niche about him. Now I just feel like he's going to be a little bit too overpowering for my liking. So now we've got to think of something that isn't the worst against that Grom, or we go a throw ourselves, even though the map is going to get opened up. It's pretty hard to know what to go right here. Brock breaks it open. Maybe a max could be okay. There's not really too much for me to go for. I'm just going to go max just in case we get pushed back. I mean, Jean has to go down for Grom lane. Yeah, just not really the best draft from myself. What would you have gone in this position? Let me know if you're still watching and what you would have actually gone. Maybe could have gone something aggressive. Maybe like a Fang or something, but I didn't really have the highest Fang. So they got a Rico, which is pretty interesting because it's very counterintuitive. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but considering I've got a Brock and a Rico, like, those don't really synergize too well together. So yeah, kind of fancy our chances. I need to switch. Oh, that was pretty close. I was kind of gorming out right there. Thankfully, I did switch in time. I would have had no value out of the speed gear. Probably need to equip the health one or the shield one instead, but roll with Hamza. Hamza actually is a regular watcher of this, so if you're watching Hamza, let's get this dub right here. So we should be able to have a good matchup against the Brock right here, considering we are max, but we're all getting tapped up pretty easily. Problem with a Belle, she's gonna have no chance against the Grom. She has no HP, so hopefully we adjust. But it's pretty hard without VC to really tell someone to swap a lane right here. So we're going to gadget into the Rico. See if we could take him down. No, there's no chance. No chance I can clutch up a 1v3, but it was worth a little bit of the try. So I think Hamza's now going to go down the right-hand lane instead. Again, against the Brock, I should have the better of the matchups, even though we're kind of getting tapped up right here. We're going to get a lot of pressure going our way. Oh, I just gadget out in time. That was really bad for myself. A nice takedown from our Belvo. Got to be careful of this Brock if he's in a good position. And I'm just going to use max speed here to just get up into Brock's face as quickly as possible right here. So I managed to get them both weak, and I think that's a really bad play on my part right there. Sometimes I got to take the L. Sometimes I got to hold my hand up and say that was terrible. I don't know how I'm getting tapped up so easily by the Brock. Definitely need to be a little bit more passive. But this is what I'm talking about with a Grom. He's going to be so incredibly toxic on maps like this. I think he's going to be the best thrower now. Maybe Sprout might have an okay matchup against him, but still, I think Grom is just going to be so strong. It's so hard to pinpoint a counter. I suppose Brock can't really open up the map with a Grom and Rick on his team, so I need to do a little bit better. So hopefully I can start pulling my weight a little bit here. Brock already pushing up a little bit, but again, we don't want to fall back too much. Okay, time to get a little bit of healing. Again, I'm getting tapped up just so easily right now. I'm going to use a gadget to tank one shot to get myself into a bit of a better position, but it's going to be hard for us to really do anything until we get like one gene pool going. So again, looking to get some pressure up. Rico is pressuring us like crazy, and yeah, that's going to be us dying. There's just no way in that position we could have really done anything any different, and yeah, we're kind of getting bot walked on. This is pretty embarrassing. Hopefully we can turn things around, but not looking too good for us. So Yeah, we have a max speed on hand right here. Rico uses super quite crazily right there, which is quite questionable. Let's see. Okay, Bell just gets taken down again. I know we haven't had the best of games ourselves, but I don't think Bell has too much either. So yeah, these guys are having a time of their life right here. Maybe we can make a clutch happen. Let's use another max super here to get into a decent position, but we can't, and it's going to be a massive L. So yeah, big rip right there. Let's see who we're facing off against in the end, because that was pretty damn bad. Okay, looks like we do get an awful loss right there. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Some of them games were just so bad on my part, but I thought I need to get this video out anyways, just to kind of regain just the availability of the series. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.